It was bedtime. Wendy had finished her story, the light had been turned out, and they were all snuggled down in their beds. But what Wendy didn't know was that outside the window 2 extra pairs of ears were listening in. Peter Pan loved Wendy's stories, but he couldn't go home yet. His shadow had escaped again and was hiding in the bedroom. Peter and Tinkerbell crept in and searched, opening drawers and looking under beds. Suddenly, Peter dived into a corner and came out holding a very wriggly shadow. "Who are you? And what are you doing?" came a voice from the darkness. Wendy, Michael and John had woken up. Peter was now sitting on the floor, trying to tie his shadow round his foot. Wendy went to help. "You've done it!" cried Peter, as he proudly looked at his shadow, now firmly stitched back on. Tinkerbell pulled at Peter's sleeve. "Come on, Peter! We can get back to Neverland now!" "What's Neverland?" asked John. "Neverland is our home," replied Peter, his eyes sparkling. "It's a magical place full of adventures with mermaids and pirates. You must come with us." Tinkerbell did not look happy. "How do we get to Neverland?" wondered Michael. "We fly, of course," said Peter, now flying upside down round the room. "But we can't fly," said Wendy. Peter grabbed a grumpy Tinkerbell, turned her upside down and shook. Magic fairy dust floated down onto the 3 children, tickling their necks. "Just think of something happy and you'll fly," cried Peter, back up by the ceiling. The children searched for a happy memory and concentrated very hard. Slowly and magically, they felt their feet lift up from the floor. They could fly! "Come on," called Peter, who was already outside the window. "Follow Tink, she knows the way." Tinkerbell was leaving a glittering trail behind her. The children launched themselves out of the window, eager not to be left behind. They had done it and were off to Neverland.